Hello everybody, FLASHRABBIT here again in my single player Let's Play Survival World. Welcome back, it's nice to see you. I'm back at the gold farm this week, as you can see with the gold farms all the way up there. Built this in the last episode, and I'd said once I'd built it that I could, if I wanted to, put a small auto sorter on the bottom of it, but thought it wasn't worth it. I've changed my mind. It's absolutely worth it. The amount of rotten flesh that you get from this thing is absolutely crazy, and there's not a chance on this earth that I'm going to ever use that much rotten flesh. So I've adapted the design a little. I've added this small auto sorter. We've got 5 banks of 5 chests for the gold nuggets, and then we've got one chest over here which disposes of the rotten flesh into a lava pit. It goes into this dispenser which spits it out into the lava pit, and if I ever want to collect some rotten flesh I can just turn it off there. And the rotten flesh will build up in this chest. It is good for trading with clerics, like I said last time, but I've only got one cleric at the moment, so I just don't need that much rotten flesh. I've got 6 shulker boxes full of it at the trading hall, so I think that'll do me just for the time being. So at the moment I'm just busy getting rid of all of this rotten flesh to stop it clogging up the system, basically. In today's episode, what I'd like to do is get the tavern building built behind the ship and the dock building there, and the lighthouse. I've made a start by putting down some blocks. This sort of gives me an idea of the footprint of the building and what it's going to take to build it. Now I'm going to have to do some terraforming because over here there isn't enough land for the building. I've just put some temporary blocks there just so I can get the beams in. It's going to take quite a lot of terraforming because if you look down here, it's just a sheer drop, so I'm going to have to fill all of that in to make it look, well, better, because it's just rubbish at the moment. It's floating in thin air. So this is going to be the entrance to the tavern. We're going to have 2 sides with 3 beams on each side, and then various bits of decoration on the outside of the build. So I need to go and get plenty of dirt and grass to fill in all of this here to build up the back of the hill. And I also need to get the blocks for the build itself. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go and sleep and I'll be back here in a minute. Okay, so I'm back with some materials. We need some oak logs. I've got some stone because, as you probably guessed, I do like a bit of stone brick. So we're going to make the base of it out of stone brick and the top out of white concrete, in a similar way to the houses that I built for the dock workers down here. So it's all going to kind of fit in, really. Now, Seamus Moon suggested a name for this tavern, the Salty Dog, and I love it. So that's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it the Salty Dog. I think it's a wonderful name. And I'll tell you what I haven't got. Oh no, I have scaffolding. I thought I'd come without scaffolding. There'll be something I've forgotten. Without a shadow of a doubt, there'll be something I've forgotten. Oops. Now, what I did with the stables that we built in the last episode, I've been around and put some cracked stone brick randomly mixed amongst the normal stone brick just to break it up and give it a little bit of texture and variation. I still need to do the top half, I still need to do around the sides and the back, but that's what I'm going to do here as well. And because it's near the seafront, I'm going to put some mossy stone brick around the bottom. I think mossy stone brick really should be limited to the lower part of the build because obviously the higher up, the less effect I guess the water would have on the brickwork. Anyway, shut up, Flash. Just get on with it, man. Right, okay, so let's do this. We're going to start by putting in our building here. Where am I going with this now? I'm lost. See, I've done it wrong already. God grief, I'm a spoon, honestly. So again, in typical fashion, I'm not really... No, I was right, wasn't it? Was I right? Yeah, I was right. In typical fashion, I've not really got much of a plan for this build, except that I want to build a tavern, and the idea of what it should look like. It'll probably look completely different to the way I imagine it by the time it's finished, because I've no plans. I'm just winging it as usual. Right, so this is where the porch area, if you like, comes. So this needs to come down here like this. Is that right? Yeah, I think. If it's not right, we can always change it. There's we need, I think I'm going to go in behind that one there, and these are going to be, no, oh, good grief, talking and doing just isn't compatible with me at all. Don't do it very well at all. Right, okay, so that's that, and then we'll come around here. Now we're just going to have the sort of floaty in the air bits until I get the dirt and grass in. So you'll just have to put up with me for a few moments while we get this sorted. I'm not just going to leave it floating in the air because that would look terrible, wouldn't it? And then we need to come back this way. This, and then across the back. Right, so I'm going to get the back done, and rather than you just watching me place these blocks, when I've done the back I'll bring you in and we can carry on with the rest of the build. Okay, so I've finished the bottom half. I've just gone around and made the walls 4 high. It looks a little bit low, so I'm going to go around again and put an extra layer on to make it a 5 high in total. And then we can start on the top half, but first I need to go and sleep. See you in a bit. Okay, so now we've got some white concrete to make. So if I put the concrete powder in my offhand and my pickaxe in my main hand, and I place the... That's a drowned. Go away, I'm trying to record. Very rude. Oh, it's the only thing we knock back. Send them miles away. There we go. Off you go. Right. So, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, if I place the concrete powder in my offhand and my pickaxe in my main hand, and I place the concrete powder by pressing my right button and then break by pressing my left button, I should be able to keep my finger on both of them and it'll just do it automatically for me. And I've just got to scoop up all the ready-made concrete. It's got to be the easiest concrete maker in Minecraft. And now we're ready to put on the second floor. So I'm going to put a balcony, I think, along here. That's why we've got the additional supports there. So I'm going to have a little bit of an overhang so the top hard is a little bit fatter, for want of a better word. I'm sure there's some architectural word for it, but I don't know it. Don't know how that's going to work, but I'll sort it. Right, so we're going to come along here with the overhang, and I guess we don't need one there because that's a pillar. It's a pillar again. So come around this way. Now in between, mixed in with this white concrete, I'm going to pop in some concrete. No, come on, Flash. By the end of it, I'll have got it right. I'm going to mix in some concrete powder, just to give some variation in the build, because otherwise it'd all look a little bit too clean, I think. So I changed my mind, as I often do. I need some more oak, run out of oak, as I often do during a build. Because I don't plan it, it's kind of organic and it develops organically. So what I've decided to do is put the beams on the outside of the white concrete, just to give more depth and dimension. I'm putting a little, God grief, I don't know what it's called, a downstairs balcony, for want of a better word. I'm going to put a downstairs balcony here and then one upstairs as well on this side. I'm thinking I'm going to repeat it on this side as well, but I'm not entirely sure. I might do something different with that side. We'll have to see what happens. So we've pretty much got the second floor done. I need to make some more white concretes come around and make it maybe one block higher all the way around, and I need to go off and get some more oak, but first off I need to go and sleep again. Right, I'll see you shortly. The second half is almost done. Got to fill in this section here. Now am I going to put a beam across there? Yeah, I'm going to put a beam across there, otherwise it's going to... I mean, I know it won't fall down, but it would look like it would fall down if it didn't have a beam across there, wouldn't it? So, scaffolding... Ah! So once this second half is done, I'm gonna go and make some oak slabs, because I'm going to use those for the balcony here. Try making the slabs flash, that'd be a good idea. Right, there we are. Now slabs are going to come out from here, I think. Let's get rid of that. Oops. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with this. I think I'm just going to do the... Oh, good grief. I think I'm just going to do the obvious and put fences... put fences around the front of the balcony. Because we don't want anybody falling off, do we? That'd be terrible. I can't get down now. What a wally. Right, there we go. It'd also be really helpful if I could just place a block first time. Oh, good grief, look at that, just as I'm saying it. Oh, oh, for goodness sake. I'm hopeless there. That's it. Right, so now we're just going to have a go at the roof on this little extra porch area. I just thought I'd put an extra one on just for, again, more dimension really, more than anything else. So we want, what do we want there? So I'm going to put a block on there and then an upside down stair and an upside down stair again. No, actually scrap that. Ooh, sorry, my spoon away. We're going to put a block on there. Oh, look at them fellas. Always come to spoil the party, don't they? Right, I'm going to put an oak slab on it for now, but I think I'll change it to spruce later, but we'll see what it looks like. What's that? Oh yeah. Forgetting what I've done then. Right, let's sort these fellas out. Goodness me, look at that captain there right at the back hiding in the trees, like that's going to do him any good. Oh, missed. Terrible shot. Got him this time. Boom. There we go. Yeah, where did that come from? Another one for you here. Stay still. Stay still. Oh. Ah, there you go, there's another one. You boys want some as well? That's it, on the move. Where did it come from? Where did that come from? Oh, sniper attack. The captain is not leading his troops, is he? Coward. Yeah, whatever. You're not getting up there. Go away. I'm in the position of strength. Oh, so I got him then. Oh, he's run away. See if we can get the captain from here. Look at him. Didn't, did I? Try again. Done in. Right, you're having it as well. Off you go. Right, now then, that's sorted. Let's have a look at this. Ooh, that looks alright. Yeah, I'll have that. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. So I changed my mind again, and instead of having the roof start on the top of this pillar here, I've just brought it out one and started it on top of this upside down stair. So it again just adds a little bit more dimension, a little bit more depth to the building. I put some white concrete in here for the walls and just a line of stone brick at the bottom. Given that we've got the oak slabs on the top there, and I've brought that out one as well just to make more of a feature of it. But seeing as we've got that on there and we've got the oak logs, I think it all fits. I'm just wondering about this, the top of this here. I'm wondering if an upside down stair on the front of that block would look better than that. And then we'd need that on top. See how that looks. Yeah, that's better, isn't it? Yeah, definitely. Brilliant. Okay, now time's cracking on, so I want to do the inner porch, I'll call it. I want to do the roof there, and then I want to get the roof on the main part of the building. Then of course we've got to still decorate it inside, so there's a lot still to do. I'm going to do this bit as a time lapse just to speed it along for you. I hope you enjoy it.
Been on the streets a few months. I'm trying to pick myself up. I may be living alone, but I still believe in love. And although my flaws had dragged me down on the coldest night, I'm still kicking around. Then I saw you back before my time was shortened. No, throughout my life you've called me a renegade. Throughout my life.
So the tavern is very, very nearly finished. I've still got the interior to do, but the exterior is all but done. So let's go and have a look at it and see what you think. I hope you like it. It's turned out to be quite big. I wasn't planning to build something this big initially, but this is just the way it turned out. Like I say, I build organically and I don't really set out and plan anything. The barrels are there just for decoration. So as I said when I was making it, we've got the balcony, the downstairs balcony or veranda I guess you could call it, and the upstairs balcony. there. Now I need a doorway in there. I haven't put the second floor on, but once the second floor goes in, I need to put a doorway, because there's no point in having a balcony if you can't get to it, right? Over on this side, I decided that I was going to match both sides and replicate the left over to the right so it was equal. I've still got I've still got all of that to fill in. Oh my days, thought I was a goner then. All of that to fill in, but that's a job for another day. The interior, I've done the floor, and I've gone with this pattern. We've got spruce planks around the outside, a 5x5 square, and then a little crisscrossy checkered shape with the black stone and the what's that? Well, that's not right, is it? Have I got right, okay, that's got a, oh, I don't know how I've even done that. Let's just use oak block. There we go, done. I feel much better. So yeah, it's just a crisscross shape with the black stone and the oak planks, or the oak slabs and the spruce slabs, and I think it looks quite nice. So I've got a bar to put in here. We've got an area for the people who are coming in drinking. We've got to get that in. I've got a second floor to get in, and we've got to decorate that as well. So there's still a reasonable amount to do, but the outside's finished and I'm quite pleased with the way it's turned out. It looks alright, I think. Let me know in the comments what you think. I'd love to hear your thoughts, as always. But for now, I think we've done quite enough. Thank you so much for coming along. I appreciate it every time you join me. If you've enjoyed it, please press the like button. And if you've really enjoyed it, consider subscribing, because it really does help the channel grow. And if you don't want to miss any of my uploads in the future, press the bell icon and I'll be sure to let you know the next time I upload a video. But for now, thanks for watching. Bye!